Fellow Biafrans, comrades in the struggle for the independence of our motherland, there are those who have set to divide Biafrans into pockets and cleavages for reasons that they cannot explain fully to us. There are those who are not working for the interests of Biafra, but are working for an interest that we are not sure of yet. They are Biafrans. In the daytime, in the night, they are something else. They are dividing Biafrans into cleavages of Ijo, Igbo, Efik, Ibibio, Ogonis, Anang, Oron, Bekwaras, Kwas. For reasons best known to them, they are appropriating the collective ownership of Biafra to themselves. You don't have such powers. You cannot appropriate our collective destiny. You don't have it, and nobody will give it to you. You cannot stand up somewhere without consultation with all Biafrans and declare that there have been election boycott in Biafra. You will not succeed. And you know you don't have such powers. You are working for the enemies. You are working for the enemies. The only beneficiary of a boycott is Everline Buhari. God forbid that you are working for him. Because sooner or later, whatever he is eating will come to light. And it will not be too late. Biafrans will come in judgment against you. Biafrans will come in judgment against you. This is Muhammad Buhari that has killed our people, has killed their fellow IPOB members. You people, Nnamdi Kanu, admitted that you made a mistake by asking for election boycott during the Anambra State election, governorship election, that brought Obiano to power. Obiano, a known ass-licker of the Futazelon Gambari Buhari, who is today asking that anybody who presents any Biafran, anybody who presents any Buhari supporter to win his unit should be killed. That fellow Biafran should be killed because of Buhari. In my Ijo land, if a man kills your father, your brother, or your relation, you have the right to take vengeance. Buhari has killed members of IPOB. He has made members of IPOB. What does Buhari love most? More than his own life. Whether you call him Jubri, you call him anything, it's a material. The cabal has somebody they call Buhari there who is in power. And they love power. The only way you can punish them is to use their PVC against them. Anybody, except you Igbos are cowards. Except you Igbos are cowards. Crooked men. The Ijo people were not cowards. Bayelsa is the only state. We told them. I told them in a rally in Bayelsa, before the whole world, I said we will beat at Philippines. We'll beat at the battlefront. And when we met at the battlefront, what happened to them? We defeated them. Our PVC content. They wanted to put out my sister Boma Kudet. She held the election how many times? We told them it will not work. Our PDP counted. I said, you're cowards, that's why you say your PDP cannot count. So somebody will come from Kanu, will come from Tigawa, will come from Katsina to make a PDP not to count. To fear what? You are not an equal man. You are a traitor of the highest order. The traitor of the highest order. The people must vote. Or people must come out and vote against the enemy. The enemy Buhari. Or Buhari. Or people must come out and vote against him. There's nothing you can do about it. They will vote. Where are you calling for the boycott? Why are you calling for the boycott? Can the boycott work in each other? In Ogola, in Ibiyola, in Ireland? Will it even work in some part of Igbo? Will it work in the Korea? Will it work in the Fair? Oka? Anyola? In the what? Where will their boycott work? You are deceiving yourself, leading people to their death, and abusing people. You think insult is wisdom. Are you wiser than Dokubo, who took part in the election? Was giving you revolutionary antecedents in Catalan, in Kurdistan, in Pakistan, in Quebec, in Ireland, and you run your mouth. You abuse people. You accuse people of taking money. If I want to take money, if I want to eat a frog, I will eat a big frog. The money that is in the hands of Buhari and the money that is in the hands of Atiku, which one is more? I will not go for Buhari's money. I will go for Atiku's money. Akpabio, Adamu, and all of them, Wazi, that have crossed to APC to join them to go and shop and to loot, the mother of all corruption, the most corrupt government in the history of this country. That if you join their party, all their sins have been forgiven. So me, I cannot go. Because I have integrity, I have a name, I have a pedigree. I am an Amakri. I am an Amakri. I am an Amakri. I am an Ijo man. We will stand. Don't deceive the people. Every Igbo man, wherever you are, listen to me. Or voting in this election will help us to avenge the death of our people that Buhari killed. Every city man, you are voting in this election will avenge the death of the people that have been killed. Every Qatar man, you are voting in this election will mean they have to avenge the death of our people. Every share, when you vote in this election, it will avenge the death of our people. When Buhari does not have immunity, he will face the court of the people. He will answer for his friends. The blood in his hand, his fist of blood on which he trained on our people, on which he worked on our people in these 4 years. Let nobody deceive you, my brother. Indigo, let nobody deceive you. Let nobody do nicodemously going behind to go and cut a deal. The job people are not known for that. When we say one, it is one. Not just levels. We must vote to teach Buhari a lesson.